Welcome back to Hackerland, where our 5 remaining survivors, Dion, Dylan, Cluxito, Gian, and Jacob, face even more twisted challenges. Let's see who makes it through these next 5 deadly games. Game 9 brings us a terrifying version of freeze tag. But forget childhood memories, this isn't your playground game. When you're frozen, a 20-second countdown begins. If no one saves you in time, you're not just out, you're dead. The tension builds as players desperately try to avoid being tagged while racing to save their frozen companions. Moving to Game 10, it's time for the ultimate showdown, one-on-one combat. Each survivor must face off against every other player in a deadly duel. Alliances mean nothing now. Friends become enemies as they're forced to fight to the death, with only one victor emerging from each brutal encounter. Game 11 tests both memory and nerve and guess the color. The intercom announces 5 colors and our survivors must recall them perfectly, but there's a twist. Above them, a massive saw slowly descends. Get the sequence wrong and, well, let's just say it's not pretty. The pressure to remember while facing imminent death pushes their minds to the breaking point. Just when they think they've seen it all, Game 12 introduces the most terrifying challenge yet. Run away. The Hacker Lord himself joins the hunt, and he's deadlier than any challenge they've faced. Get caught and you don't just die. You become his minion, forced to hunt down your former allies. The hunters grow in number as more players fall, making escape increasingly impossible. Finally, Game 13 brings us Mannequin Sneak, a deadly version of red light, green light. Survivors must slip past the Hacker Lord, but with a spine-chilling twist, when spotted, they must freeze perfectly still, becoming living mannequins. One twitch, one breath too heavy, and it's over. The psychological torture of standing motionless while death itself watches you is almost too much to bear. These games push our survivors to their absolute limits, testing not just their physical abilities but their mental fortitude, memory, and will to survive. Who will make it through this gauntlet of horror? The games are getting deadlier, and the Hacker Lord is watching their every move. Stay tuned to find out who survives this nightmare in Hackerland.